Welcome back, folks. My name is LastKnowMeal, and today we're gonna be talking about Stalker 2 and NFTs, because we just got the news that Stalker 2 is getting NFTs, including one that lets you become an in-game metahuman, and I think it was high time for me to talk about crypto and blockchain and also non-fungible tokens, which are more and more arriving in video games, including the latest Ubisoft Quartz, which didn't really pan out as Ubisoft wanted, and actually they removed the video with over 95% dislikes, and even though like dislikes are hidden, people are still finding a way to see it. So now Stalker 2 is doing something similar, and as soon as this news came out, I was bombarded with mentions where people are saying, what are they doing, what is going on, and people are not happy at all. And I also have very mixed opinions about this, because on one side, look, I'm in crypto for a very long time. I own crypto. I don't own NFTs because I still think that the NFT industry and market is still way too early, and it's filled with all bunch of scams, and it actually got a really bad vibe for everyone else due to all of those scams, especially when it comes to NFTs, because that whole market is still very much unknown for the future, and you don't know how much is your NFT going to actually work, and is it going to succeed, and if there is going to be something in the future like a law which is going to render that useless. So like when it comes to NFT tech, it's still very early. And now we see video games pushing more and more into NFTs because it's trendy. Let's face it, the only way a lot of these companies are doing it is because it's trendy, not because they actually had a long discussion about, you know, crypto and NFTs and how is that going to reflect them in the media and in the community, because it's not going to reflect you good. So basically, GSC Game World is going to host an auction on the DMarket platform, and DMarket is basically an NFT platform. You can buy a bunch of stuff from the gaming sphere. I think ESL actually had skins from their majors when it came to CSGO. I think they also posted them on this NFT platform. So there you will be able to bid for this NFT, and the winner of the NFT is actually going to become an NPC in the game, and the auction itself is taking place in January of 2022. And also Verge reached out to GSC Game World, more precisely the CEO Evgeny Grigorovich, who said in a statement the next: the idea of related NFT is to give the rights to recreate its owner's identity within the game through one of the NPCs. The person will need to come to our studio for a detailed scanning procedure, and after that we will have everything to make this person appear in the game world as one of the characters. So basically, if you win this, you get your own NPC in the game, along obviously with the NFT you can own and sell, maybe for more money or less money. We don't know how the future of NFT market is going to look like. And they also said this: the GSC Game World also plans to release other NFTs in addition to the MetaHuman one, though a company decided to specify what it might be when The Verge asked. Its NFT drops won't influence the gameplay itself or give in-game advantages over other players, according to a press release. Okay, that makes sense. Like, I wasn't even expecting for an NFT to make a difference within the game. But this is not sending a good picture, especially now where everything connected to NFTs gets a bad rep in the media. And yes, you might earn some money from selling this NFT, but I can already see the comments from people on the original Stalker subreddit being extremely unhappy. So you're willing to sacrifice your entire community, or well, the community which doesn't like NFTs or think that NFTs, it's too early for NFTs to be included in something like this, and where you don't see an actual use case yet when it comes to Stalker, where that NFT is not really going to make that huge of a difference. The question is, why? Is it greed? Why would you do that? This is an extremely bad thing, especially with all of those pre-order bonuses, which were never the case with Stalker games. You pay for a game, you play the game, but now it's like you have these other versions of the game, and if you buy the digital one, which for more money, you're gonna be getting an exclusive mission. So all of these things are slowly making people mad. And now when you have NFTs, it's a lot more difficult to defend your game in any PR environment or when it comes to social media and the community. Because now, when the game comes out, if it has any issues whatsoever, people are going to say, well, you should have spent more time working on the game than you actually spent on that NFT. Whatever problem comes for this game, it's going to be elevated because of this decision. People are going to remember this and they're going to get this back to you whenever. And if any problem arrives to the game, people are gonna be giving you this crap from the NFTs and MetaHuman. So ultimately with this, they just created more issues than they created good. And especially when you get it before even, you know, the game was released, you don't know what the game is gonna be like, if it's gonna be having issues or not. This doesn't send a good message at all. And again, like, look, when it comes to blockchain technology, when it comes to crypto, I think that there are going to be use cases for that. I believe in certain crypto projects. I'm not going to be talking about them because I'm not a crypto channel. But when it comes to NFTs particularly, it's still a very gray area, and it's also a morally gray area because it's filled with a lot of scams. Initially, I think this idea of NFT is not bad, but it just became riddled with all kinds of ape projects and just dumb things which don't have any use case and any value whatsoever, and they can be artificially inflated. An NFT can be artificially inflated. You sell it yourself, you mint it, you sell it yourself, and you increase the price because you buy your own NFT for, let's say, $1,000 worth of ETH, and then you're just going to increase the price and someone's gonna think, oh yeah, this is worth something, boom, you get a profit from you selling that to someone else and banking maybe $400, $500, even more dollars. So I don't know, it's bad. Can there be one game, one company which just doesn't have drama before release or after release? Can we just have a normal development? I don't know, all of these are just sending red flags which I never thought that Stalker is going to send. And a lot of people said like, oh, what is Phil Spencer? Didn't he say he was against NFTs? Phil Spencer is not working on Stalker. Xbox has basically like promotional marketing rights for Stalker 2. They're using it to also sell it on Game Pass, but at the same time, like, this is not an Xbox game, and that's why I said to people like the Xbox exclusivity will wear out, and this game is most likely coming out for PlayStation 5 as well. I believe I read somewhere it's 3 months exclusivity for Xbox console. I could be wrong about this, but nevertheless, you can always check out once they release more info, but this is not going to be specifically an Xbox project forever. It's also going to be moving to PlayStation. It's going to be coming out for PlayStation 5, I'm sure of it. But nevertheless, to have this press before release, it's definitely not sending a good signal. A lot of people are now wondering if they should keep the pre-order or not, which, you know, I'm against pre-orders in general. I mean, if I pre-order, that's because I have it on the channel and because I want to make a video, because it's a business investment after all. But now with this, it's not good, and it's not looking very positively for GSC Game World, and I don't know what to think about this. Honestly, I'm a little bit mad, because this is just going to overshadow everything else and all of the work they actually have planned. It's just going to have, they're gonna be overshadowed by these NFTs, and I don't see a reason for it. I just don't see a reason for it, especially now because it's too early, and they don't need this in their life. They can just make the game, release the game, let us play the game without all of these nooks and crannies. And I get it. Like, this is not going to reflect the main game, the single player, and nevertheless, it sends a wrong vibe. Because you think, okay, is the management now turning their ideas? Is this still the same good old GSC Game World? And how is this now game going to be when it comes out? Like, obviously, that's a very good question, and we have to wait and see, obviously, because right now I'm a little bit mad, and yeah, this is definitely something I didn't expect from them. Going into NFTs this early, with the sentiment that NFTs have right now, with the industry of crypto NFTs being as is right now, it's still, I don't know. But you tell me down below, what do you think about all of this? And if you enjoyed the video, smash that like button, and again, tell me down below what are your thoughts about this. Also, don't forget to check us out on Twitter and Discord if you want to continue the discussion forward. And also, huge thanks to my current Patreon supporters. Many thanks for actually giving you your support each month. And yeah, this is LKM signing out. Stay classy, everyone, and bye-bye.